Left knee comes down towards the mat, lifting on up. Beautiful, take another breath or two here. Exhale, hands coming on down to the mat, stepping it back. We take our high to low plank from our knees here. That's it, inhale and lower. Tuck the toes, pushing back up, down dog. Take another breath or two here. That's it. Body in that upside down V shape. Inhale, lifting up left leg. Knee to nose, step it through. Lifting on up, crescent lunge, strong through the legs here. Take that little bob up and down. Beautiful, one more breath in. And releasing down to the floor, stepping it through. Taking a halfway lift and fold. Inhale to lift, hands to heart. That's it, inhale, lifting on up. Exhale to fold. That's it, halfway lift and fold. Stepping back, right leg, dropping the right knee down. Inhale and exhale. Stepping it back, high to low plank. You've got an option to use your knees here. Keep the body in a plank position. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, back through to down dog. So high to low plank, very important the body stays in a plank and we don't just drop the hips. And inhale, lifting right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, lifting on up. Beautiful, crescent lunge. Take another breath or two here. Exhale, hands coming on down to the mat, stepping forward. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale to lift and refold. Beautiful, halfway lift and fold. Stepping back, left leg. Knee comes down and we lift. Exhale. Beautiful, stepping it back, high to low plank. Inhale and exhale. Back through to down dog. Taking another breath or two here. Inhale, right, left leg lifts. Knee to nose, step it through. That's it. Beautiful. Exhale, hands coming down to the mat, stepping it forward. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale to lift, hands to heart center. Beautiful, taking another couple of breaths here. So we're really focusing this week, guys, on taking time out for yourselves. So I want you to take this moment or two here with a couple of deep breaths, taking some time out for yourself. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting on up, and exhale to fold. Inhale, taking a halfway lift and fold. Plant the hands, stepping back, right, then left. We go high to low plank. That's it. Inhale and exhale. That's it, back through to down dog. Really focus on that upside down V shape, opening through the shoulders here. And from here, we lift up through our right leg. That's it. Knee to nose, step it through. Beautiful, inhale, lifting on up, crescent lunge. That's it. Open on out, warrior two. That's it, flip, reverse. Beautiful, coming back to center, straightening through that front leg. We reach forward, we're coming into a Trikonasana or triangle pose. So your hand comes down, bottom hand, front hand comes down to the inside of your leg. Or you can have hand on your shin, or you can reach to a block, if that feels good. Taking one more breath here. Inhale, let's rise, flip, reverse our triangle. So keep that front leg straight-ish, bringing it forward, and from here, we're going to windmill, bottom hand down, top hand up. So your hips are going to turn towards the front of the mat, and we're going to come into this revolved triangle. So your back foot may adjust slightly, maybe a slightly shorter stance. Take another breath or two here. Revolved triangle. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come into a revolved half moon. So all we're going to do, walk that front hand forward. Your fingertips can be down on the floor if you like. Lifting up that back leg. Keep that little twist in the body here. So your hips are nice and level here. And right hand up towards the sky. Left hand down. Right foot on the floor. One more breath here. We're going to revolve it around into our full half moon. So you can adjust your hands if you like, working strongly through that standing leg. Beautiful. From here, holding here, and we are slowly going to start to rise back up and really rotate through the hips. Lift that front or back, what was your back leg, now comes up to be your front leg. So working strongly through that right hip here. We're going to drop that left knee down to the floor. Heel comes into the butt. Dropping left hand down and try and grasp your left foot. You can use a strap if you like, or just hold the heel into the butt. Holding here and slowly start to release. Nice little level of balance work today. We lift on up. Exhale to fold. Beautiful. We take a halfway lift and fold. Beautiful. Stepping it back. Left then right. High to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale, back through to down dog. Take another couple of breaths here. Beautiful. Nice work. Lifting up through that left leg. That's it. Bringing knee to nose, step it through, and then inhale, lifting on up, crescent lunge. Beautiful. Take another breath or two here. Opening it on out, warrior two. We flip reverse, straighten through that front leg, coming back to center, reaching it forward into our Trikonasana. Beautiful. Take another breath or two here. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse our triangle. Beautiful. From here, we windmill the hands all the way around. You can take that little step if you like. Use your block if you like. Revolved triangle. I know for me this feels better in a slightly shorter stance. And to get that revolved position with my body twisting towards my front leg, I have to turn the angle of my back foot slightly. Beautiful. One more breath here. Beautiful. From here, we come into our revolved half moon. So walk that front hand forward, lift the back leg, challenge your balance. That's it. Nice. One more breath here. Really use your core here. Revolve it down. Opening it out, lifting on up. Wobbles welcome. Beautiful. Take another breath here. From here, we lift on up. We rotate that leg around, lift it on up. Lift the arms up. You may find that one side feels different to the other. That's perfectly normal. Kick that heel into the butt, reaching it on around, grabbing your foot. That's it. And releasing. Beautiful. Take a little roll through the shoulders. Coming into our Tadasana or mountain pose. We're going to hold here just for a couple of breaths. Let the body settle. Taking that time out for your breath. That's it. Inhale, lifting on up. And exhale to fold. Beautiful. Inhale, taking a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, stepping all the way back. High to low plank. Bending the elbows. Beautiful. Pull the shoulders back. And lift the hips on up. Think about corkscrewing the hands into the floor. So think about rotating your elbows around towards the back of the room. Take one more breath here. And we lift on up through the right leg. Beautiful, bringing knee to nose, stepping it through. That's it, inhale to lift. Wobbles welcome. Beautiful, take another breath here, opening on out. Warrior two. We flip and reverse. Straighten through that front leg, come back to center. We reach for our Trikonasana. Beautiful, one more breath in here. Inhale, rise. Lifting on up, reverse our triangle. Coming back to center, windmill the hands all the way around. Left hand down to the floor. Revolved triangle. Adjust that back foot if you need. Beautiful. From here, revolved half moon. Step that bottom hand forward. Beautiful. Lift the back leg. So very similar pose here, just in a balance format. From here, we're going to bring that top hand down. Lift the bottom arm up. Open the hips out to the side. Lift that back leg a little bit higher. Flex the toes. Take one more breath here, and then inhale, slowly start to lift back up, rotate the hips around, lift that knee, lifting the arms, bringing left hand down, grabbing the foot if you've got the space. Beautiful, opening up through the front of the body, little back bend here, and releasing. Beautiful, one more breath here. Beautiful, inhale, lifting on up, hands to heart center. Beautiful, inhale, lifting on up, one more side here. Exhale to fold. Beautiful, inhale, take a halfway lift and fold. Plant the hands, stepping back high to low. That's it. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Shoulders push back towards the thighs. Inhale, left leg lifts. Knee to nose, step it through. Inhale, lifting on up, crescent lunge. That's it. Open on out, warrior two. We flip, reverse. Straighten through that front leg. Come back to center. Reaching it forward. Trikonasana. Beautiful. Try and keep your body between two panes of glass. So pretend you're in a really narrow space here. Shoulders stack over the top of one another. Beautiful. Inhale, we rise. Reverse that Trikonasana. And then we windmill the hands all the way around to the mat. Adjust that back foot if you like. Revolved triangle. Beautiful. Take another breath or two here. Beautiful. From here, revolved half moon, walking it forward. Lift that back leg up. That's it. So you can have hand to the floor if you've got the space. Beautiful. One more breath here. From here, we bring that top hand down and change it on over, opening out. Beautiful. Really pushing those top toes back towards the wall behind you or into the space behind you. One more breath here. We slowly start to lift on up. Challenge your balance. Lift the leg up. Arms up, stork pose. Kicking right foot back behind. Grasping the foot if you like. Beautiful, and releasing. Take a little roll over through the shoulders. Beautiful, big deep breath in and out. Beautiful, one more big deep breath in and out. Beautiful, inhale, lifting on up and exhale to fold. Beautiful, inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. We've got a little back bend here, so here's where your strap might come in handy if you want it. So if you had troubles grabbing your foot, if you've got a strap or a towel or something, grabbing that, and inhale, lifting on up. We're gonna lift our left foot in behind us, and we're gonna grab that foot. So you can use a strap here to help you grab your foot if you need it. So grabbing your foot and slowly starting to kick into that hand, and you can slowly start to hinge forward slightly into our dancer's pose. Really opening through the chest here. So I've rotated my hand around to the big toe side of my foot to help open through my chest. Beautiful. One more breath in here. Beautiful. Slowly lifting on up. We'll change sides. So hands come down. Take a moment in our Tadasana or mountain pose. And then inhale. Lift the arms on up. Dropping right hand down towards the floor. I like to bring my hand out so my thumbs open out to the outside. Lift up my heel, kick my heel in towards my butt, reaching around, grabbing my leg, rotating the foot around or hand around the foot if I need to, and opening out. So kicking into that hand to help bring shoulders back and into this little back bend. So it's an active shape here. I'm working into the front of my body as well as lengthening. Taking one more breath here and slowly start to release. Take a little roll out through the shoulders. Beautiful. Tadasana or mountain pose. Inhale, lifting on up, and exhale to fold. Beautiful. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, coming on back down. And from here, I'm going to bring my hands down or elbows down, hands down to the floor. And I'm going to clasp my hands together here in this kind of almost like a prayer position, I guess you'd call it. And I'm going to tuck my toes under, and I'm going to push my hips up to the floor and taking this modified down dog with my elbows on the floor, which we call a dolphin pose. I'm going to walk my hands or feet forward to meet or towards my elbows. A little bit of a shortened down dog, so working a little bit of shoulder stability here. One more breath here. If you want a little bit more, you can lift one leg up into this inversion and holding here, lifting the other leg up. Beautiful. Take a little moment here. We're going to come back down to our knees, and then from here you can either stay with that dolphin pose or come down to a child's pose if you would like. Child's pose where we started our class. Or if you want a little bit more, you can tuck your head into that crook of your hands. Really start to engage through the shoulders. Draw the shoulders down the back, so towards your hips. Really engage and lift here. Lifting up so that my crown of my head is actually touching the floor here, and I'm engaging and pushing through my shoulders. So pushing, keeping plenty of space for my neck and making sure there's no weight in the crown of my head. So my weight is all in my forearms. And I'm going to hold here. If you want, lifting on up, keep those shoulders braced, lifting the other leg up. Beautiful. Releasing it on down, releasing the knees down. Coming down to a child's pose. You'll have an option here if you want to open through the shoulders, bringing the hands in a prayer position to the back of your neck. Beautiful. Taking another couple of breaths here, just settling down to the floor. Beautiful. Wherever you are, slowly start to release. We're going to come into a seat. We have one last little pose before we take our Shavasana. So, stretching the legs out nice and long here, lifting the left leg up and over the top of the right. You can hook that right foot around towards your left hip if you would like, option only. Make sure both of your butt cheeks are on the floor here. Lifting on up through our right hand, clasping that left knee and coming into a twist here. You've got an option to bring the forearm over that top knee if you prefer. Take another breath or two here. Nice long spine, and slowly release. Stretching the legs out nice and long again, and take a moment to reset. So right leg comes up over left. You've got an option to hook that left foot around towards the right butt cheek, as long as both of your hips can remain on the floor here. Left hand comes to the right knee, coming into that twist. You've got an option to hook that arm up and around, keeping the spine nice and tall here. Beautiful. Take another breath or two here. Slowly release and extend the legs out nice and long. Beautiful. Slowly coming on all the way down to your back. Hugging the knees in towards the chest, and then release them out nice and long. Got an option, hands down by your side. If you'd like, you can bring the arms overhead, whatever feels better for you here. Even if you do need to move on with your day really quickly, I would encourage you to take these few moments to take a couple of deep breaths and just rest for a moment before you do so. Big deep breaths in, maybe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Bring that breath all the way down into the belly. Like big yawns. Taking one more big deep breath in and out. Bring a little bit of movement back into the fingers and toes and rolling over to your preferred side. Now, if you do have time to rest for a little bit longer, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, if you need to move on with your day, taking 2 breaths here on your side, and then coming on up to a comfortable seat. Beautiful. Taking a little roll out through the shoulders, bringing hands to heart center, maybe thumbs to the forehead, bowing the head in gratitude to those who've shared the space with us this morning. Thank you for joining me this morning, guys. If you've got any comments or questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you, guys.